Okay, let's be real. Is there anything worse than staring at a dreaded Windows error screen? You start to panic, right? Thinking you might lose all your important files. Well, hold on. Before you rush to a repair shop, I'm going to walk you through the exact same diagnostic steps the pros use to fix these common Windows issues. And the best part? You won't lose your data.
Or hey, maybe for you it's that Windows update. The one that just keeps failing over and over no matter how many times you mash that install button. It is so frustrating. I totally get it. It's that sinking feeling when your computer, your gateway to work and life, just decides, nope, not today. But listen, here's the good news. You are definitely not alone in this. These kinds of problems are super common, and even better, they are totally solvable. So for the next few minutes, just think of me as handing you the keys to the Pro Toolkit. It's time to take back control.
All right, let's dive right in. We're going to start with the exact same first steps that the professionals use. And these are really powerful, built-in tools that can honestly fix the problem a lot of the time without you needing any outside help. Okay, tool number 1. This is a super powerful command called the System File Check, or SFC for short. You can pretty much think of it as your first line of defense anytime you suspect your system files might be corrupted. So how do you run it? It's easy. Just go to your search bar and type CMD. Now this part's important. Right-click on Command Prompt and make sure you select Run as Administrator. Once that black window pops up, just type SFC/Scannow, exactly like you see it here, and then just hit Enter. So you might be wondering, what's actually happening in the background? Well, you've basically just told Windows to do a full health check on all its important system files. If it finds anything that's broken or missing, it just grabs a clean backup copy and swaps it in, all by itself. It's literally a self-healing tool for your PC. Pretty cool, right? All right, let's add another tool to your kit. Now, if your biggest headache is that stubborn Windows update that just won't install, listen up, because this next one's for you. We're going to reset the update cache. I know, this one might sound a little scary, but trust me, it's perfectly safe. So first things first, open up your Services app. You just search for it. Find Windows Update in the list. Right-click on it and hit Stop. Easy. Next, you're going to open up your File Explorer and go to this exact folder, C:/Windows/Software Distribution. Select everything inside that folder and just delete it. And hey, don't forget to go back and restart that Windows Update service when you're done.
So why does this work? Well, think of it like this. Sometimes just one bad, corrupted update file gets stuck in the download pipe and it blocks everything else from coming through. By clearing out this folder, all you're doing is deleting those temporary download files. You're not touching your actual Windows installation. This just forces Windows to start the whole download process over from scratch with a clean slate.
Okay, on to our final DIY tool. And this one is a classic for a reason. Safe Mode. If your computer keeps crashing or freezing, or it's just running super slow, Safe Mode is how we play detective and figure out why.
Getting there is a little different. Go to your power menu, where you shut down. Now, hold down the Shift key on your keyboard, and while you're still holding it, click on Restart. That's going to take you to a special blue recovery screen. From there, you just click through, Troubleshoot, then Advanced Options, then Startup Settings, and finally click Restart. Your computer will reboot, and then you just have to press the number 4 key on your keyboard.
So, what's the point of all that? Well, Safe Mode loads Windows with just the bare essentials. We're talking no extra programs loading at startup, no fancy graphics drivers, none of that. So, if your computer runs perfectly fine in Safe Mode, that's fantastic news. It means your hardware is probably okay. The culprit is almost definitely some software you installed recently, or maybe a bad driver.
Look, these 3 tools can solve a ton of common issues. But what if you've tried all of them and you're still stuck? What if the problem is so bad your PC won't even let you get to that blue recovery screen?
Well, for those really deep, nasty issues, that's when a professional touch can make all the difference. Sometimes you just gotta call for backup.
And the key here is really knowing the difference. You can totally handle things like corrupted system files or those update cache errors we talked about. But for the really complex stuff, like errors deep inside the Windows registry, that's kind of like the brain of your whole system, or a completely crashed installation, that's where an expert can save you a whole lot of time, stress, and most importantly, your data. And this is exactly where a service like Solvitron comes into play. What's great is they give you a free diagnosis right up front so you know what you're dealing with, no surprises. Their experts connect your computer securely, and you can actually watch them work in real time. and you can relax, knowing that keeping your precious data safe is their #1 priority.
So yeah, don't let a Windows error ruin your day. Getting started is super easy, and like I said, that first diagnosis won't cost you a dime.
You know, for most of these common software problems, the fix is usually pretty quick and affordable. When you think about it, it's a really small price to pay to get your entire digital life back on track, right? And look, they've made it incredibly easy to get in touch. Whether you want to use their website, send a quick WhatsApp message, give them a call, or just shoot them an email, help is right there. And what's really awesome is their global reach. We're talking 24/7 support whether you're in Australia, the US, Canada, India, or the UK.
So, I guess the final thought is this. Why would you spend another day being frustrated with a machine that doesn't work? The solution is out there. Get the problem resolved today so you can get back to creating, working, and innovating tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in.